Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nerd Street Gamers Weekly 2v2 Gunfight presented by the U.S. Army. I'm one of your casters, Beatdown Boulevard, and with me, of course, is the one and only Seymour, and that's not Seymour, but Seymour, how you doing?
I'm always doing good. Always a pleasure to cast with you, Beatdown, and
Oh,
especially
yes.
on this gunfight. Because you know what? One of my favorite things about
Mm-hmm.
gunfight is
What is it?
the statist or the tactics. That's the word I was looking
Okay,
for. The tactics, and where
you got
else
there.
can you get good tactics other than our presented sponsor, U.S. Army? Always a pleasure to have them on here. And if you're wondering yourself, what is your warrior? Go to goarmy.com/Philadelphia and find out yourself.
That's a really nice segue there. I got to be honest, Seymour. And there you go. So we're basically the format we're going for tonight is the same as all the other nights. It's going to be best of ones all the way until the losers final, which will be a best of three. And then once we hit grand finals, a best of five. But whoever came from the winners final will be getting that one map advantage. So they're going to start with the leg up right away. But so far, we're going to do the best of one series here in the losers bracket. First match of the night is going to be WFM versus Fortnite.
And it's actually a pretty interesting matchup as well, because I was looking through the bracket as we were getting ready for this, and I said to you, I said both of these teams have lost to the same team, Xylem and Nifty,
Who
who
was
are
it?
now in the winners bracket.
Yes.
Xylem and Nifty, yeah, who are in the winners
Yeah,
bracket
that's
final, who are
right.
previous winners of the Nerd Street Gaming 2v2 weeklies. So I'm very interested to see like where both of these teams went wrong, because I mean both of these teams slipped up against the same one. WFM actually made it farther in the bracket than Fortnite did. I mean, but now here they are matching up against each other in the losers bracket, getting ready to show them their all. So let's see what they have to bring today.
That's right. I'm super excited to see it as well. You did mention Xylem and Nifty, always contenders here at the weekly 2v2 Gunfight Tournament. We're going to see if we end up seeing them later on in that winners final, or if they actually end up being tossed into the losers bracket. But I think now we're just about ready to get into game here for our first match of the night.
Yeah, I mean WFM and Fortnite. Fortnite, I mean, I have a feeling that they've come to the wrong game. I mean, they've made it this far being named Fortnite.
You think so?
In a Call of Duty tournament. So who knows? Maybe they're in the wrong game, maybe they're in the right place. We get to see it here. And I'm actually looking across the bracket of teams who are still in it. I mean, I see Comeback Season. They're veterans of the Nerd Street Gamer
I love
Weeklies
that name.
as well. But yeah, I mean, you're in the
That's
losers
good.
bracket right now. I want to see that comeback
It's
season
comeback
start.
season.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I want to see it. Make it all the way to the finals if you can. I'm really looking at that winners bracket final, because Passion and Xylem and Nifty going against each other, that's going to be an interesting one, which who comes out of that, because they both look like they've made it through with relative ease. They're both contenders usually in these tournaments to make it to the finals, to maybe take home the big bucks. I'm pretty sure both of them, I know Xylem and Nifty is. I'm not too sure about Passion, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Passion in the finals before. Whether they've taken it home or not, it's slipped my mind, but both of them are contenders for this, so I'm excited to see who can bring it. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit rusty here in the new school season. So much information coming in.
Yeah, it's just grinding away at the mental, whether it's school, all the video games you're very likely playing. Oh, come on, be honest, Seymour.
Oh man, I mean, I can't hide it. I can't hide it.
That's right. I see all. Remember, I have the crystal ball. If you remember last time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, always getting those predictions right. So speaking of predictions,
oh no, wait! I set myself up for this. Oh no!
It's only a best of one. But who do you got taking this one?
I'm gonna have to look into the crystal ball. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a pretty handed win for Fortnite. I think wrong name but right game. That's what it's gonna be.
Wrong name but right game. That's the handle of them for this quarterfinal in the losers bracket. I got WFM mostly because I think WFM they've made it farther in the winners bracket, so they've had a little bit more of a test against these high up teams going through the gauntlet. But I mean, there's nothing has a better storyline in a Call of Duty tournament than a good losers bracket run. So maybe Fortnite's got what it takes. I mean, they've made it this far in the losers bracket. I don't want to see them losing it out now. I will see what either of them has, but I have WFM.
Okay. Is it bad that I truly in my heart I just care the most about comeback season because of that name?
I mean, I don't blame you there. I mean,
Oh my
it's
god, it's good.
Joker and Venoms. Those are the two players that play for comeback season, if I'm not mistaken. And I've seen them before, and they are both cracked on the sticks.
Yeah, those names actually sound familiar. Maybe we've seen them on separate teams in the same tournament, or maybe they go with different names. Hard to say. But I get also if you come up with a name like Comeback Season, why would you even change it? Now that I think about it, so I think that's just
I'm pretty interested to see what the maps we head to are for the gunfight, because I mean, usually we see
true.
teams or the tournament. It starts off on a map maybe like Pine. Pine's a good one to start off on. I mean, we see
That's
King
true.
over and over again. Uh, Speedball is a pretty handy one that we do see come up in these weeklies. So I'm curious on what these teams are going to be headed to. I mean, we're waiting to get these teams into the lobby and waiting to get the lobby all ready. But soon enough, everybody who's waiting for WFM and Fortnite to go head to head, it'll be here. We're just waiting on them to get ready. It's taking a little bit. I mean, but
Call
there's
of
a
Duty
couple
servers,
of
right? What can you do?
yeah, I mean, Call of Duty servers, it's always a, like, what is a Call of Duty tournament without a few hiccups? It's not a Call of Duty tournament at that point, but while we're waiting for
More
this
with
lobby to
us,
set up,
yeah,
Beatdown,
yeah.
while we're waiting for this lobby to set up, why don't you run through a little bit of the rules that we're going to be looking at in this gunfight tournament for people who've come to view this who maybe aren't familiar with gunfight?
Yeah, no problem. So basically, the way if you're not familiar somehow, basically 2v2 gunfight, really simple game mode here in Call of Duty. It's 2v2. Spoiler alert. Basically, you're
Oh,
in rotate. I know. People don't expect that one. So the way it works is that it's rotating loadouts every 2 rounds. Loadouts end up switching, and it does actually make for some pretty interesting gameplay because we've seen our fair share of high rolls, let's call them, because you got some people who are just so comfortable on those sniper pickups, and it ends up just being a sniper gap at the end of the day where you just see 2 quick kills, boom, boom. But sometimes you're not so lucky. Sometimes you get the shotguns and you're not really a fan. And it doesn't end up being your 2 rounds either. So it is a little bit of luck, but of course, being versatile in many different kinds of loadouts is the best way to be good.
yeah, and there's a few things that we can look out for as well, considering there is no regenning of health as well. Unless you have
Right.
the stim shots in your loadout. So that's another thing that you have to pay attention to is your health pool, what you have going on, whether you're going to challenge a corner or not with the health that you have left. And if the timer runs out as well at the top of your screen during the game, there will be an overtime flag that spawns in the middle of the map, even to
That's
both
right.
teams. So both teams will have an equal advantage at getting to it.
Yeah, that's a very good point here. We do see a lot of teams and players do grab the stim pack. It's probably one of the most useful things you can bring with you in gunfight just because you end up taking a bad trade. It's a really nice do-over button that you can basically press. We've seen a lot of comebacks come as a result of that too.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that you're looking for, I mean, you get tagged up a little bit at the start, a little bit of a mishap on your end, and you just stim shot up, you're ready to go, you're still in the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
It's just the one thing that I normally see in a lot of teams when they're strategizing and how to play with the stim shots is if you play a little bit safer, you try to chip away at the damage of the other team so you can get their shots out early, then you have one over theirs, and you have basically a second life over theirs. If you can get out of the action, stim yourself up, they might not
That's
have
the thing.
the second time around. So we're looking at a lot of different things when these teams are going at it. And I mean personally, when we're in this 2v2 tournament, it beat down, I cannot wait to see these players pull out the boomstick. I cannot wait to see the sniper
You love it,
showdown
eh?
that we have between some of these teams. That's what I'm looking forward to, and I'm pretty sure you like to see those sniper
I do.
one-on-ones or
I very
2v2s.
much do. Okay, and I think there we go. The wait is finally ended. It is going to be WFM versus Fortnite here. 2v2 gunfight, and the akimbo pistols are coming out strong already. First blood.
I know I went for WFM beatdown, but Fortnite has Madara Uchiha on their team.
Oh, does that
And
change something?
if they can take him down in this matchup, I mean, he's probably one of my favorite Naruto characters. So I can't wait to see what they're going off. They got the akimbo pistols, and you already see WFM up 1 round over Fortnite.
Yeah, and it's looking like they might end up keeping it that way. I already see first blood, excuse me. Actually, it's looking like first blood for Fortnite here. And now it's 1-1. Kimbo pistol shots from range, not the best way to get it done. Molotov comes out from Madara. Is going to force the situation, but WFM still come out in the end. Your boys are looking good, Seymour.
A little bit of a cheeky slide from Freshie to clutch up the 2v1.
like it.
Yeah, you can see the assault rifles come out this time around. I'm pretty sure that's the M4 in hand. The nice reflex red dot sight. You see the first pick in hand. Madara Uchiha out of play. The nice pressure from the right side. WFM goes up 3-0.
Yeah, off to a very hot start. My prediction not looking so great. And Madara Uchiha, your favorite character, but he's 0-3. So does that affect your opinion of him, Seymour? I gotta know.
Well, I mean, my bet was against him to begin with, so being down 0-3.
I see.
I gotta stick with WFM when it comes down to it. Looking at Freshie though, not gonna get the kill. Fortnite stealing the round out. Probably under WFM, finding their first of the game as well. So might be a little bit of a comeback for the Fortnite squad.
Yeah, Kimbo Pistols not doing it for them, but maybe the boomstick that you talked about is going to be the difference maker here at Fortnite. Here in round 5. Trying to see what they can get done here. Oh, the nade actually makes it harder for Madara to take the shot.
The Olympia with a sniper scope. It's basically a slug round at range of one shot if you're close enough. Just like you see right there, one shot on the tires. Fortnite, they find the second round, and it looks like they're a little bit crisp with the one-shot accuracy there.
Yeah, they're a big fan, and I gotta say, I think WFM, not really the smartest of decisions to run up to a scope sniper with pistols in hand, but looking like they want to do it again. They can see the scope, but they're not afraid. Wow, they're actually getting a couple shots off here. We're starting to see some utility come through. Nades, smokes. Oh, and then the first blood is going to go over, and looks like WFM are still in control.
Is that Kelvin? We're going to see right here. Freshie, not Kelvin. So Freshie did have full health there. Kelvin was on, like, he had 1 health. I thought he came out with a double kill, but the X16 showing what it's good for. That high rate of fire on that pistol is going to work wonders. You do see the UMPs in hand, I'm pretty sure. The SEM machine gun with WFM opening up with their first kill onto Madara Uchiha. Menace to Society, the last one standing on the side of Fortnite, pushing up the left side of the map. WFM, they get tagged up a little bit. Freshie goes down a 1-on-1. Almost relatively even in health as well.
Yeah, at this point, it's going to be whoever gets the drop on who first. Menace, unfortunately, didn't notice he was down, pretty much just down in his sights there. So that is going to be another round here for WFN. And like it says on the screen, they're at match point.
5-2. Fortnite starting off 0-2, not dropping a round since, but that's an early kill. Menace to Society evens it up, but he has 2 health beat down. He gets spotted, cleaned up. WFM, they're still in it, and they are holding it down. It says 6-2 in favor of WFM, but is that maybe a visual glitch, or that is going to be?
No, it was actually.
So it does seem like the names were incorrect. And it is going to be WFM coming out on top with the round win. A little bit of a switch on our end, so apologies, but that's WFM taking it.
Well, there you have it. You were right this time, Seymour. They pretty much made quick work of Fortnite. Unfortunately, it looks like for them it was wrong name and wrong game. Since this is a best of 1, they are out, and because it was losers bracket as well. And we're going to see some replays here of some of the first couple of rounds of action. Here, the Akimbo Pistols, lots of fun. That really nice aggro there from Freshie to actually get the shots down here.
That aggro was also again clutch. Yeah, that aggro was also a clutch 2v1. So
he was forced off the... Yeah, he got forced out because of the Molotov too, I believe. So he had to run into that situation, but he ends up coming out on top anyway.
Fortnite did make a little bit of a comeback too, beatdown, so they weren't out of it just yet. You see some nice crisp shots with the shotgun, 1 shot at range. I mean, they pull it back to a 3-2, but from then on, it was just WFM.
It really was. Overall, unfortunately, they couldn't come out at the end. Being a best of one means this is really the only shot they have left in the tournament, so they are out. WFM will advance and get ever so close to that losers final here. And honestly, there was some good play from them. They actually look pretty good, and it just kind of goes to show you how good Xylem and Nifty are. Again, consistent contenders, being able to knock down what seems to be a very solid squad down into the losers bracket in WFM. So I do wonder how it's going to go if they end up meeting each other again.
I think we had the names wrong in game. So it was Fortnite who actually took the game. Because I'm looking at the bracket right now, and I see Fortnite's made it to the losers semifinals where they're going to be meeting Comeback Season. And a fun fact on that, if they can beat Comeback Season beatdown, guess who's waiting for them in the losers finals?
I'm going to guess Xylem and Nifty.
Yeah, you guessed right. Right on the money with that one. Just waiting to be found at the end of the road.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, Seymour, but if what you're saying is true, then my prediction was right.
Yeah, you pulled the crystal ball back out. I know you did. You didn't have to show it on camera, but I know you tucked it away on right underneath your camera. It must be sitting there, and you just had it go in that.
I had it up right here, man. Everyone on the broadcast seen it. I looked into the future, and I saw that Fortnite had it. Visual glitches couldn't stop them. They end up coming out on top. So it's true that it is wrong name, but right game.
I mean, the only thing that transitioned from Fortnite to Call of Duty Gunfight is the RNG that comes every other round when you get your loadout
That's
swapped.
what it was.
So maybe it's just paying out in their favor on that one. But now it's where their test is really going to be put at hand, beatdown, because they're going to be going up against Comeback Season. And if they have their rally caps going, if they're on their way through the gauntlet of the losers bracket, we might be seeing the end of the road for this Fortnite squad.
And we'll have to see. Next up is going to be Fortnite versus Comeback Season. We'll see if it really is Comeback Season. But before that, we're going to throw to a very short break. And the Nerd Street Gamers Weekly 2v2 Gunfight Tournament. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerd Street Gamers Weekly 2v2 Gunfight presented by the U.S. Army. I'm still Beatdown Boulevard, president of the Always Right Association. With me is Seymour. He gets things right sometimes. But Seymour, we saw a pretty good game earlier between WFM and Fortnite. Bit of an issue with visuals, but we now understand that Fortnite were the winners. Again, wrong name, right game. I love saying that, so I'm going to keep saying it. Now, Fortnite continue on into the loser's bracket here, and they're going to face comeback season, the name I also can't get enough of. So we got quite a match ahead of us, clearly.
I mean, it's just a matchup of two teams with the names that Beatdown loves. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a guaranteed winner at the end of this game, and it's definitely Beatdown, because who else wants to see these teams more than he does?
That's true.
Once again, a big shout out to our sponsors, U.S. Army, for presenting this tournament. So we hop right into the map. King Beatdown. It looks like it's an even 2-on-2.
Well, it certainly was until Fortnite gave themselves the advantage here. Venom, the only one left on the map. He is up here on the high ground. Actually, is going to jump down. Oh, he just missed who I believe was Freshy here. It's looking like the UMP is the loadout at the moment here. Some utility trying to fish some people out, but we're running out of time. That flag is going to come down soon.
Over top flag. It's going to be present. Venoms get spotted from the side. Freshy with the 2-for-1 peak, and Fortnite, they go up 1-0 in the map. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a best of one. It's not a best of three until we hit the losers finals. So you gotta wait for the extra maps until the next time around. Kelvy and Freshy, they're gonna go aggressive top mid. Venom's the only one to aggress onto them. He drops down. Nade's gonna look to spot out some players. They spot Venom's. Venom's gonna lose the gunfight. 2v1. Both low on health.
Yeah, it was a good snap from Freshy, but the low health means he's easy to get taken out, and another easy kill. Both at 20 HP. The comeback season get themselves their first win on the board here. 1-1 so far.
I like to see that positioning too from comeback season. Joker's, he knew that they were both weak, so he just played his time, let them come to him. But this time around, you see the marksman rifle. Venoms rips the head off of Kelvy. Freshy looking for a pick. Gonna find Venoms. It's a one-on-one, shotguns in hand.
Woo!
Joker, he has the advantage because, I mean, you only had 39 health on the side of Fortnite, so 2-1 right now.
And that first blood being so important, so quick, they make it look easy on the side of comeback season, as now they're giving themselves a lead as same loadout here. We're gonna see if they can dispatch Fortnite with as much ease as they did previously here. And it's looking like so far that is going to be the case. Kelvy, last man alive, actually gets the trade, but he knows someone's on his tail. So comeback season win themselves another round. That's 3 in a row.
Back and forth trades. You see Venoms, he cleans it up at the end, just being in the right spot. Now, this time around, they got the pistols. What else do they have in their loadout? You got a stun and a frag. Nothing else to your name. Venom's getting aggressive top mid. Put some chunks down on Kelvy. The stun gonna land on Venom's 2 shots as well. Down to 9 health. Beatdown not going down just yet. Kelvy trying to look for that first one. Ooh. Joker, he's gonna win it out. 2-on-1. Freshy, the last man standing. 100 health to his name.
I like the pre-fire, but unfortunately Venom too squishy for his own good. Joker in the same scenario. 6 HP versus 2. But man, the flank comes through. Fortnite get one more. I love the dash around here into the slide, getting the drop on them. Low HP, so it's not really something you would expect here from Fortnite or really anybody, but they make it work.
Some quick movement out there as well. Crisp shots from Venom's cleans clear. Tags up Freshy down to 20. They're going to use some utility, try to feed him out, but Kelvy, he also gets tagged by a nade. 34, 32 health in his bar. Venoms and Joker playing it even. They find the first, look for the second. Freshy just playing himself down low.
Wow.
Nice hip fire comeback season. They're up now.
At low HP, but not afraid to make the aggressive plays. So there's a lot of back and forth going on right here now. But yeah, as you said, comeback season in the lead right now. It is 4-2. Or nope, I can't read. No, I was correct. Comeback season 4-2. Trust the gut. Trust the
Swap.
crystal ball beatdown.
It swaps sides every time. A little bit confusing. Nice 1-for-1 trade and cleaned up from behind. Comeback season on match point.
And 1 round away from knocking Fortnite out of the tournament and continuing what is quite literally comeback season as they make their way through the losers bracket here. So we're going to see if Fortnite can get it done. Freshie and Kelby, new loadout coming through here. And hopefully they can keep themselves alive.
Pistol and a shotgun. See Freshie gets tagged up by the nade, but he tags somebody else up as well. Look at Venom's down to 5 health and 43 for Joker. So health advantage in favor of Fortnite at the moment. But Joker looking for that pinch with his fellow teammate. Freshie being a little bit quiet. Either one just looking for a mistake beatdown.
Ooh. Venom, I like what he was trying to do. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it out. Good spot to be in for Fortnite, especially because that neutral flag is about to come up any second now. Joker, just under half health. He's not afraid to make the play. Throws the smoke in one direction. I like it, trying to bait the engage, but it's 2 versus 1.
It's just a tough gunfight at that point. I mean, you have one peeking low, the other one going high. You don't know which to shoot at, so you choose one, see if you can get what you take. But FAMAS in hand this time with dual akimbo pistols. Let's see if they can pull off with this burst rifle at the start. Anybody gonna take the advantage? Nice stun onto Fortnite, but right now either team even.
Freshie goes down, but he gets traded on. Joker versus Kelby for their lives, and Fortnite managed to hold on as they bring it to be within 1. Still match point though for comeback season, so this is still could be the last game here for Fortnite.
This is an unfortunate thermite for Joker. Put him low at the disadvantage. Venoms gets peeked, but not taking any damage. He actually delivers some to Kelby, down to 49. So about a burst would take him down. Joker being very quiet on the opposite side of the map, looking for a cheeky pick. This time, Joker going to go down early. So Kelby and Freshie up, looking to make it round 11, 5-on-5.
It's very possible, though. Venom is full health. Can make something happen. He is going ever so quietly. Unfortunately, Snap's not there. Looks like we're going to around 11. So both teams now on the last map trying to decide who makes it to that winner's finals. Who faces off against Xylem and Nifty to go on to Grands. We're going to see it here on the last round.
Xylem and Nifty waiting for either of these teams, and both of them looking like good candidates for the loser's final. Round 11. He's going to be patient from either side. Venom's getting the most aggressive. He's looking for a pick onto Freshie. Freshie delivers some shots and drops him down. 1-on-2 for Joker. Not a good position if you had to ask me. But he's tagged up both players, and they're both just waiting for Joker to show himself. They know they can wait for the overtime flag beatdown. They just have to play their time.
Yeah, but it's tough so far. That hasn't worked once for comeback season. Joker's going to have to make the miracle happen here. He's going to go up and top side. Hopefully he's going to see somebody walk over to the flag. He's being very patient about it. The likes of Fortnite don't know where he is. He gets the drop on one. This is huge. Now he's got to know where he is. And he does. Fortnite come back and show that they're still in the right game as they advance to the winner's final.
A little bit surprising to me to see comeback season pull it that far out. I mean, to see Fortnite pull it out in the end there. They were down, backs against the wall. Comeback season, I was sure enough that they had that. I mean, you said it yourself that they were probably going to make it through, but Fortnite, they just dug their heels in. They stayed strong. Let's take a look at some replays beatdown.
Yeah, that's right, some of the early rounds here. And playing around the flag just seems to be something Fortnite is much better at here on King. They've played around it so well every time it's popped up. And honestly, a lot of the times, too, when it comes to that 1v1, the snaps were just in favor of the likes of Kelby and Freshie here. And it's honestly a hard-fought win for them. We're going to see if they can take out Xylem and Nifty, who, if I recall, were the ones to knock them into the loser's bracket in the first place, meaning this is a bit of a revenge match here.
A little bit of a grudge match, maybe a revenge story indeed. And one thing I really have to highlight, I wish we had a statistic beatdown that told us the first blood counter for either team, because I'm pretty sure Venoms went down first in so many rounds, putting Joker in a 2v1 or an unfavorable one-on-one at some point. It's just the aggression that Venoms was trying to take just didn't pay off some of the rounds. You do see that like the trades coming on board in these replays, just back and forth on either side. This is when comeback season was up 5-2 as well, but Fortnite, they just dug their heels in. They just played together as a duo, as a wingman squad, and they came back to beat out this comeback season, shut them down, and move on.
And it was impressive again, especially because they kept getting first blood and they were very patient on the side of Fortnite. They actually didn't look to force that 2v1 gunfight. They waited for the flag every time, and they knew Joker, who usually was alive, had to make something happen here, and they got him for it every time. It's honestly really good play from them.
Very good plays indeed from the side of Fortnite. They're going to move on to Xylem and Nifty in these losers finals. It's a best of 3 coming to you soon. But for now, we're going to head to a quick break. So stay tuned for some Nerd Street Gamer action.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Nerd Street Gamers Weekly 2v2 Gunfight presented by the U.S. Army. We're here at the losers finals between Xylem and Nifty, the team we always talk about, and Fortnite, who seem to always pull it out in the end. I'm still Beatdown Boulevard. Seymour is still with me, and Seymour, we're getting the rematch that we talked about when we started the broadcast tonight. How hyped are you?
I mean, there's nothing more that I love when it comes to tournaments than rematches, revenge stories.
Yes.
The comebacks that you never expect, but you're given when you least expect. So we're coming into this,
True.
you know, Fortnite, we counted them out against comeback season. They shut them down. Now they're playing Xylem and Nifty, who knocked them out earlier in this tournament. I mean, Fortnite, they've already gotten rid of WFM, who went farther into the bracket and lost to Xylem and Nifty. So I mean, we're just looking at a more evolved Fortnite team. This is Fortnite 2. This is Fortnite 2 that we're seeing here. And
okay.
You know what else I'm looking forward to other than this match?
What's that?
It's the fall season. The fall season. I'm looking forward to that. And you know what comes with the fall season? It's a new wardrobe. So why don't you all just head over to the nerdstreetgamers.com. Check out their merch. A lot of lovely things to pick up. You got some hoodies, some tank tops, some t-shirts, everything that can give you that Nerd Street Gamer feel, make you better at the game as well. So now we hop into the Xylem and Nifty Fortnite match. Wait, versus Fortnite match, not a Fortnite match, it's a gunfight match, everybody. Beatdown, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, you're doing fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. Already first blood over to Xylem and Nifty. Kelvy down to 2 HP. Akimbo pistols in hand. He is sweating right now with both Xylem and Nifty hot on his trail. And I like it. They're holding hands. They're going to try and 2v1 him, overwhelm him with force. One shot's all it's going to take. They still can't quite get him here. Kelvy's going to do whatever he can. Try and get it done. Neutral flag is up. Oh, they missed the first shot. I can't believe he's still alive.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh no.
Finally, they clean him up, and Xylem and Nifty take the first round. And you know what? They're actually sticking together just like the name at the top right of your screen. Just side by side, like you said, holding hands. They're up 1-0,
Yep.
and these Akimbo revolvers couldn't be any harder to land your shots. Nice stun onto Freshie. Gonna keep him on his toes. But so far, either team just playing it patiently. You see some shots go back and forth. Freshie with the opening pick. A 2-on-1 right now. Xylem all alone.
Luckily, full HP. But these Kimbo pistols, if aimed right, can do a lot of damage still. So he's actually going to line up the shot. Is going to get actually doesn't end up landing it. But it's tough here. He's 1 versus 2. And Fortnite win their first round. Excuse me, as they tie things up. So this is by no means going to be lopsided, so stay Fortnite.
Ooh, is that a sniper I see in hand? It might be. No, it's the Odin. It's the Odin in hand, the assault rifle. So a little bit of a heavy gun with a nice long angle scope that they have. I'm pretty sure it's the sniper scope on the Odin. So there we go. See, being aggressive right down red crate. It's some shots onto Kelvy, dropping him into a 2-on-1. Freshie all alone. He's positioned on the right side of the map. Nifty spots him out. Some shots are traded. But Freshie's still on 100 health Beatdown, so this could be picked up if he finds the opening kill. There we go. It's go time for Freshie.
However, he has given up his location. Nifty is expecting the rotation, but he's not really moving. Freshie is watching. The neutral flag is up. Oh, but it's easy for Nifty to line up the shots. And it's going to be Xylem and Nifty going up 2-1.
Yes, going up 2-1 in this matchup. It's a little bit hard because if nobody goes onto the overtime flag when it counts down, then it's whoever has the most health on either team. So unfortunately, Freshie just had the less health. He had to make the move. Xylem and Nifty could have just waited as long as they needed. And it just turned out in favor of them. So now both teams waiting for that opening pick. Some shots onto Freshie. He's going to be dropped to 23 health. Xylem and Nifty both staying pretty at around 100 each.
Just taking their time with it. For neutral flag going to be up in a couple of seconds here. Xylem Seems like he's almost going to find Freshie, but he doesn't move through. Kelby, though, unfortunately, walks right into his crosshair. As we're now back to the 1v1, actually. They do end up trading Nifty in the process here. Freshie is on the move, trying to get the pick, but... Oh, time runs out, doesn't it?
Time runs out.
Yeah, and then Xylem has more health.
Yeah, set at the bottom of the screen. Xylem and Nifty add more health, so they win the round. A little bit anticlimactic, but it's what...
them's the rules.
It's just what you need, maybe, to move on in this 2v2 weekly. The revolver's in hand with the shotgun in the back pocket. Freshie getting up close and personal. Will Nifty give him anything to bite on? He finds the shots, but not the kill. Nifty styles on him. 23 health is not enough. No. Xylem and Nifty 4-1.
What an easy fourth win for them as they're getting closer and closer to map point here. Luckily for Fortnite, it's not a best of one anymore. We're in the losers finals, so now we have moved up towards a best of 3. If they lose this map, Fortnite will have another chance to redeem themselves against Xylem and Nifty, but this one's not over yet. Round 6. Xylem and Nifty getting some good shots. They've already taken Kelby out. Freshie's down to half HP. They're kind of suffering right now a little bit, Seymour.
I mean, it just seems like Xylem and Nifty are more comfortable in the gun skill when it comes to the pool that they're given right now. So, I mean, I want to see Kelby and Freshie just take those power angles off the start now. I mean, they're going to be down 5-1. Fortnite was already at a disadvantage in their last map against Comeback Season. So it's a best of 3 too. You can't count them out just yet. So Pine's not the end of the road right now for Fortnite. Ooh. As you do see, Fortnite actually comes out with the win here. This is what I'm telling you. Can't count them out, Beatdown.
That's right. It lands a really good shot with the pistol and immediately switches over to the shotgun, knowing that little bit of damage would be enough here. Fortnite are still in the game. Xylem and Nifty still have quite a decent lead. Now we're back to a different set of guns, and the utility's already coming through here.
Marksman rifle and the Origin shotgun as your secondary. You can take that long range battle, and so they do. Xylem and Nifty at range, taking that 5-2 map point lead. Not match point just yet, because we're still gonna have another one if they take it here. Pine looking to be a little bit more in favor of Xylem and Nifty though. Beat down. It's 5-2. Can Fortnite make that comeback?
We're gonna have to see how that plays out. I gotta say, I like the plays from Xylem and Nifty, having one stand back while someone rushes in to make plays up close and personal. You can tell these guys have played together for a really long time here. They're just making it look easy at this point. Kelby, the last man standing. Xylem and Nifty both at full health right now. You can see, the shots that they are landing here. 12 HP. Ooh. Kelby take it down. And that's going to be map 1 over to Xylem and Nifty.
Comes over the Pride Rock, holding what I thought was Simba, but he's holding the Origin shotgun and he's taking the win on Pine. So, I mean, Fortnite, they looked a little bit comfortable in some maps, but you're really seeing the veteran plays come out from Xylem and Nifty when it comes to these Nerd Street weeklies. So, I mean, Fortnite, to me, is a little bit newer of a team. I don't know if they've been playing as a duo for quite a long time, but whereas I know from not just Nerd Street, I've seen Xylem and Nifty in other 2v2 tournaments. They've played in Search and Destroy tournaments together before that I've seen. So, I mean, they're used to playing together, and it's really showing the trust that they have in one another. You can see in these replays, they're just hand in hand playing to their strengths.
It is really impressive to see. And like I said earlier, yeah, you can tell these guys have played together a lot just because they're not afraid to be aggressive. And you can see how Xylem will say, okay, I'll go this way, Nifty, you go that way, or vice versa, up and down. You can see it just in this replay right here where someone makes a play from the distance. You do have someone rushing in, and they just make it so easy. It's smooth. They make it look so easy. It's smooth like butter. And that's why Xylem and Nifty do so well at these tournaments. That's why they won previous tournaments here at Nerd Street Gaming.
That was a crazy play, too, by Fortnite there. I mean, I thought it was going to be match point or map point for Xylem and Nifty, but it was just Freshie making that crisp 1v2 clutch. You see here the final round just cleaned up right over the rocks. Xylem and Nifty take home Pine. We're still waiting on that second map. I'm not too sure what the second map is just yet, but if the rules are go as they usually do, it's going to be Fortnite's pick. Where I want to see them go is something that they can take those power angles at range, play to a more individualistic map style, because Xylem and Nifty with their history together, they can play really well hand in hand. They can move as a team. Where Fortnite needs to take those individual battles, those one-on-ones, and they need to win them cleanly. You already see Kelvy taking some damage on the rotation. He's looking for Xylem. When he makes it all the way into their spawn, tags up Nifty. Nobody finding a kill just yet. Beatdown.
And you're really onto something there, Seymour. You can't beat Xylem and Nifty at this 2v2 set play game. You got to try and go for isolation plays. 1v1s if you want a shot here for Fortnite. So far, I was going to say relatively even, but Kelvy eats a nade to the face. So Xylem and Nifty are in the lead once more, as they're just hunting for Freshie wherever he might be. They know he has to make a play for the flag. Shooting gives away his location. They see him. He's going to have to try and get something done here. Unfortunately, Xylem shoots first here. Freshie low HP. Tries to make something happen, but he's but one man. And Xylem and Nifty take one round.
It's good positioning from Xylem to give him the advantage in that map. A little bit of Kobe from the heavens. Blessed onto Xylem and Nifty, landing on Fortnite. So gives them the advantage, and that puts Kelvy in a pretty tough position. Now Xylem and Nifty looking for that opening. You do see the nade coming out. Goes for it 2 rounds in a row. Is going to land. It does not. So either team at 100 health per player.
You learn your lesson immediately if you're Fortnite in that scenario. And look at that. It's a first blood here for Fortnite. Nifty is out of the picture. And a good nade. Actually, 2 are going to meet Fortnite. Takes their first round as well. Really nice play hitting Xylem and Nifty with their own trick.
Stuffed in the corner and spammed out with nades. Nice little heart on the wall. You love the love from Nifty. He slides across, gets away from the team. And it's an even on either side off the rip. So let's see who can take that first advantage. The stun onto Xylem. He's got to get out of there. That's a tough position to be in. Freshie playing that long angle with the marksman rifle. So what lost them the game on Pine. Now they're back to this loadout. It's going to haunt them once again. This is going to be the round to take the advantage. So let's see who can take that opening pick beatdown.
Yeah, we're going to see if Fortnite can exercise their demons a bit based on previous performances here. Flags coming through. No one's actually... Xylem's actually the only one left. And unfortunately, he doesn't realize he's getting snuck up on. So look at that. Fortnite are actually going to take the lead here on map 2.
I had to fix my glasses there. I didn't know if that was Kelvy or a gremlin sneaking through the sewers there. He just pops up, takes the kill, and now it's a 2-1 advantage for Fortnite. So Xylem and Nifty, for the first time, at the disadvantage here. If I'm mistaken, it actually is 2-1 for Xylem and Nifty on the...
Nope,
on
see,
the there we go. There we go. Prod tricking us a little bit. Keeping us... Just testing our knowledge here, beatdowns. But Xylem
That's what
and Nifty,
it is.
they clean it up. They tie it up.
Yeah, so they're certainly still in this one. Can't count them out yet. They do have a map lead too, so I'm sure they're not too worried with how this map's been going so far. We have a loadout swap again. P90's out and about here in round 5. Xylem actually loses Nifty, but Xylem gets a beautiful snap onto Kelvy. And Freshie, who's low HP, Freshie needs to get the drop on Xylem if he wants to take this one. But so far,
he's been silent so far, too.
Silence.
Yeah.
Oh, the shot's getting
He does find Xylem, but not landing any shots. You see the nades cooked. Tries to predict his movement, but not able to find him. Overtime flag is going to be dropping on the map, but Xylem is in a perfect position to just wait it out because Freshie has to make the first move. I'm pretty sure Freshie knows where he is. He was aiming at that. He's going to spot him out. He's got the drop on.
He gets the shot.
He gets the kill beat down. Fortnite stayed in the lead 3-2.
Now that was impressive. A lot of patience there from Fortnite, especially Freshie in that last about minute of play. And good plays overall from Fortnite, not deterred by losing map 1. Clearly, they still believe they're in this game.
Strong mental. You like to see that. Kelvy getting naded
Oh, yeah.
out, though, right off the bat. But you do see Xylem gets taken down to 57 health. Freshy's tagged up a little bit. The nade not going to reach him. Will he be able to tie it up? You look at the mini-map. You see both players on Xylem and Nifty playing very, very passively, just waiting for Freshy to show his face. I love this play from Xylem and Nifty. If they play this right, it should guarantee them a 3-3 scoreline.
They love the team play angle. You can tell they play together so much. But Freshy gets the 1v1 he's looking for. Is kind of low HP, but Nifty needs to get the drop on him, and he does before he can reposition. So there you have it. You were correct, Seymour. Xylem and Nifty tie the score 3-3, and it's a much tighter map too.
Man, you actually see a little bit of a mishap on the side of Fortnite. He's trying to jump up on that ledge, but just wouldn't let him. The pistol's in hand. Look at those shots from Freshy. He tags up Xylem all the way down to 1 health. Returns a few shots, 71, but the nade gonna bring him to 2. Look at that. Xylem's taken out, but both teams relatively weak on the map. Kelvy is the last one standing on Fortnite. Gets tagged up a little bit. The nade is gonna clean up Xylem, and that's Fortnite going up 4-3, keeping the lead intact.
And Fortnite really making some great plays here with the nades. So precise, and they end up being so clutch in the end here. Looking like the pistol round is definitely a good one for them. We'll see if they can carry that over as Nifty gets taken down to 9 HP, and Kelvy gets the drop on someone, but unfortunately couldn't finish it off. Don't worry, though. His teammate Freshy's got it for him. Xylem down, Nifty 9 HP. And they're just looking for him.
Look at them. They're on the hunt, Beatdown. They are not...
They got him.
They're just ruthless hunters at that point. Fortnite takes the kill. 5-3. They're on map point. They want to take it all the way here, Beatdown. They want to go to map 3. They don't want to lose out on this loser's bracket run just yet. This is as good as ever.
That it is. Fortnite just need one more to get it done. They still are on the pistols that they have been doing well for these last couple of rounds here. We're going to see. As this time, Xylem and Nifty seem like they're taking it a little slower, as the last couple of fast rounds haven't really favored them.
I mean, if they're playing this like they've been, the pistols should be favoring Fortnite here. 79 health and 69 health on Xylem and Nifty. Fortnite definitely with the advantageous health pool. They do have the shotguns, but you got to get up close to let them have the full attacking potential. There you go.
Xylem got it.
Takes the fight to Fortnite. And I'm pretty sure Freshy still has more health. So he gets the drop on the one player. He has the flag in hand, but now he's just got to play his time because he's got the lead here. And time ticks down. This should be Fortnite taking map 2.
There you go. A resurgence here from Fortnite. And again, making use of this little waterway are the side of Fortnite. They played this map so very well, and they're going to tie the series up 1-1 here in this losers finals, taking us to map 3 and giving Xylem and Nifty, usual contenders for the champs here at the Nursery Gamers Weekly 2v2 Gunfights, a run for their money.
Yeah, I mean, you look across the bracket even back to when they lost to Xylem and Nifty. They lost 2-0 beatdown. So that means they've been through the losers bracket. They've warmed up a bit, and now here they are taking the fight to Xylem and Nifty. You see right off the first round, Xylem, great positioning to take the advantage right at the start. But from then on, it was just Fortnite bringing it back. They got 2 rounds in a row, and they didn't give up the lead. Xylem and Nifty, they kept on tying it up. But it was just Fortnite. They kept on being persistent in taking that lead until they ran away with it, beatdown.
And that's right. They were definitely in their element here in map 2, making it a pretty convincing win here. So they are going to have a chance here to knock Xylem and Nifty out of the tournament here. Of course, losers final means one and done. And Fortnite could be a newer champion here at the Nursery 2v2 Gunfight Weeklies here. And as we set up for round 3, or map 3 rather, Seymour, I want your opinion now. I'm the one making all the predictions. I gotta ask you though, who do you have taking map 3? I know it's a lot of pressure.
I always ask you because you're the guy who's always right when you make the predictions. And I guess
that's true.
I mean, it's only a matter of time until you have to.
You get one right,
me.
exactly.
So, I mean, Xylem and Nifty have been proven to me that they're a great team, especially they're showing on Pine. But I mean, that comeback from Fortnite on map 2, definitely keeping themselves in it and showing them that they're a team to watch out for. I mean, you look at Passion even, that's waiting for them in the grand finals. You go to that, it's a best of 5, but Passion is already up a map. So, I mean, Passion, they 2-0'd Xylem and Nifty. I mean, if Fortnite lost 2-0 to Xylem and Nifty and they're about to bring it back, maybe they've warmed up, found their footing, and this might be the team to take down Passion. So I'm Team Fortnite right now. That's the first time I've ever said it, but I'm Team Fortnite.
And it's amazing how you've come around. You didn't believe in them before, but you do this time. Funny now, conversely, I actually think that Xylem and Nifty still have it in them to win this one out. You can have bad maps. You can definitely not play well sometimes. I think Xylem and Nifty have been just consistently too good for them to fall this easily here. I think it's going to be close in map 3, but I'm giving it to Xylem and Nifty.
You know, I got something right here. I got something. I pulled it up, and it's my own crystal ball.
What's that?
Dude, I found it, dude.
Okay.
I found my own crystal ball here, dude.
That's amazing.
It's just hiding in the corner of my room. So I looked into it, and it really says that Beatdown right now is just a Fortnite hater. So maybe Fortnite, they really want to show that you're wrong here. And if everybody wants to figure out if Beatdown has the wrong predictions for once, you can stay tuned and check it out after this break, because we'll be right back with some more Nerd Street Gamers 2v2 Gunfight Weekly action. So stay tuned. Oh, no break? No break?
Seymour, you're bait.
Oh.
Seymour is
okay, so I was wrong. Okay.
Hard baiting. Not off to a good start.
I think that's my exit. That's my exit right here. I just
it's just goodbye. Okay, I guess I'm solo casting tonight, guys. But yeah, no. Jokes aside, so you think Fortnite? I think Xylem and Nifty. You say I'm a Fortnite hater. I think that's a pretty damn good crystal ball, because I've never been a fan of Fortnite. The game, not the team. Those guys are okay.
Ooh.
But
I mean, when I was saying that that's the first time I've ever said I'm on Team Fortnite, I literally meant that's the first time I've been on Team Fortnite.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Considering the game as well, but you know, maybe Fortnite can shift my thought process even more. Maybe I'll have to reinstall Epic Games Launcher, and maybe I'll have to check it out.
So what you're saying is you're gonna start playing Fortnite again if Fortnite win this tournament. That's what I heard, right?
You can hold me to that one. I'll play one game if they win the tournament.
Done deal.
But
You're
here we go. We're back in the action. We're back in the action, and it's back and forth shots. Kelvy's tagged up a little bit. Xylem and Nifty standing tall at the advantage early.
Usually how it does start for Xylem and Nifty. Often in control, but we're going to see if they can hold on to it here as they are taking their time. Gunshots reveal some locations here, but Xylem versus Freshie, as it is the 1v1. Actually, Freshie, though, gets dropped on, loses quite a bit of HP. Just got to play this one carefully here. Oh, both on opposite sides of this flag. What he doesn't know is he can't get it done. Xylem and Nifty win the round. Do I have nameplates confused?
I don't. Yeah.
Time ran out. That's what it was. It was more health. Okay, that's it.
Gotta thank Mr. Crash Tag, the man upstairs, for confirming that one.
God bless him,
because that was as tight as ever. You see some nades going back and forth. Look at Fortnite right now. 38 health in hand of each of them. They're cleaned up. Kelvy's out of place. The last one standing is gonna be Freshie. Can he make that epic comeback and bring it to a 1-1 tie? Xylem and Nifty just waiting for him to peek his head.
In Fortnite, with 38 HP, Freshie could make the play, and it would be phenomenal. But it is a tall ask. Now he has to make his way towards this flag lest he gives up the round. He gets the drop on Nifty, who was just not paying attention whatsoever. But at this point, you run down the clock. Why are you peeking that?
Did he just make? He made the epic comeback. He
made the epic comeback.
Comeback. Only 38 health in the pool. And now it's a 1-1 tie. If you're Xylem and Nifty, you might be just biting yourselves
You're
about
fuming.
that one.
You're mad.
Yeah, now you got the Augs in hand. You gotta bring it to him this time. You already see Xylem. He's getting up close and personal. Kelvy right on his left. Is he going to check it? Oh my god. They're back to back. They're practically holding hands right now. And Xylem loses the fight. Freshie gets pulled up at the same time. Nifty on 43 health. Kelvy with the advantage here. He might be looking for a 2-1 for Fortnite.
Xylem and Nifty probably want to have redeemed themselves off last round here, get this win. But we're going to see. Kelvy just has to play time, realistically. But does want to play for that neutral flag, it looks like, as it is just spawned. Nifty's already made his way through, but he's spotted as a result. Easy kill, easy lead for Fortnite.
I cannot believe Xylem and Nifty lost the round prior to that, but it led over
unreal.
again. They were getting pretty aggressive too, and just some awful timing that favored Fortnite. Xylem and Nifty go down another round. Look at that peak. Xylem and Nifty eliminated off the rip. And Kelvy just holding his own. The spray is true. And so is that 3-1 scoreline for Fortnite.
And I'm starting to get a repeat of map 2 here. It's looking like a little early back and forth, and then Fortnite just running away with the whole thing. Remember, everybody, this is map point. Match point. And the winner goes to the grand finals, facing Passion for the victory here. We're going to see if Fortnite can just close it out. But it's going to be tough this round because Freshie is alone in a 2v1.
I mean, it's not the first time that he's clutched up in multiple occasions for Fortnite. So you see Xylem and Nifty, they're playing it a little bit more carefully than they did before, and Freshie just looking for a mistake from this duo. They're not giving him anything to bite on, but maybe he can find something to show him for a little bit, and that's going to be Nifty. He's peeking him around the corner. They're playing hand in hand. They're waiting for him to touch that flag. Xylem gets domed. Nifty, the last one standing. He clutches up for Xylem and Nifty, not giving it just yet to Fortnite. And they're staying strong in this.
That they are still playing from behind, though. So they got a little bit of work to do for the side of Xylem and Nifty. Fortnite comfortably holding that lead as they just want to close this one out and go into that final game. Utility coming through. Xylem out of the match already. And that's going to be another round in favor of Fortnite.
All I saw was a blue outline sprinting across the middle of the map. Kelvy just waited for him and just dropped him on that staircase. Xylem and Nifty getting a little bit over aggro. So just the waiting hands of Fortnite. You see them pull out those pistols right at the start of the round, tagging up Xylem down to 89. So not too bad. It's actually favoring Xylem and Nifty right now, but Freshie, he's looking to change that. He tags up Nifty a bit. Both teams even at a 2-2 stance. I'm not doing the math just yet, Beatdown, so I don't know who's in the advantage with the health pool.
Yeah, caster math on stream, definitely not a good idea here. We'll see what Call of Duty decides, but it's looking like they won't even get the chance. Fortnite getting super aggressive here. Xylem and Nifty falling low. Is it low enough to win? That is the question. 8 seconds left. Taking their time. Xylem gets the drop on Freshie. That's really important here. And there's only one person left in Kelvy. He gets taken down. And there you go. Xylem and Nifty get one step closer to tying the score.
Xylem and Nifty just down by 1 again. But even still, Fortnite in the lead. That's what we saw last map. And that's what we're seeing this map again. Fortnite staying true to the advantage. Xylem and Nifty looking for that opening pick. Nifty gets taken down to 54. Now to 0, 6 feet under, and his teammate is soon to follow. 24 health on Xylem, and he's got 2 players hunting him down. Fortnite looking for that match point.
Xylem and Nifty, usually contenders for victory here at these weekly tournaments, are 1 map away from being knocked out in the losers finals here. Fortnite looking to punch their ticket to that grand finals against Passion. They can get it all done in this round here. We got a new loadout, but I still think they might be able to get it done. Xylem and Nifty just seem like they are off of it today.
You said it yourself. Wrong, or wrong name,
Wrong
right
name,
game,
right
possibly.
game. Yes, sir.
And now they're showing it here in the losers bracket final. Nifty is taken out, a 1v2. They know where he is. He still finds a pick, but not ready for the second one. Fortnite moves on to the grand finals. And Xylem and Nifty are sent home, beatdown.
Yeah, and there's a great play from Fortnite here. Looking like it was over for them in map 1. Managed to get it together in the end in maps 2 and 3. And a team we don't see very much of here at the weekly 2v2 Gunfight tournaments make it to the grand finals against Passion. Can they win it out is going to be the next question.
I mean, it's a brand new team to me. Fortnite really shown their all. I haven't seen them before in the 2v2 weeklies, but I mean, they're here. They're really putting a name on themselves. Now it's time for them to fight the Goliaths. It's the David versus Goliath matchup in these grand finals beatdowns. I mean, Passion, they're the ones who took down Xylem and Nifty first. They 2-0'd Xylem Nifty. Let me pull up the bracket real quick to confirm that. Yeah, it's a 2-0. 2-0 for Passion over Xylem and Nifty. They're already up a map over Fortnite. So Fortnite already working from a map down. They really have to show that this losers bracket run really put them against the wall, really toughen them up, and they have to bring the heat against Passion. Who knows? Maybe because they've been playing so many matches, maybe because they've had so many back-to-backs, their sticks are warm, their hands are ready to go. Passions, they've been waiting for this. Yeah. They haven't been warmed up lately. They've had to wait a couple matches for this to come.
Yeah, well, we're going to see how that plays out. Before we go to the grand finals, we're going to throw it to a short break, but don't go anywhere. Passion versus Fortnite in the grand finals here coming up shortly. right, everybody, we made it to the grand finals here. Only one match left, and it is Fortnite versus Passion. The team we weren't so sure about made it to the grand finals, and we're going to see if they can actually contend for the win. I'm still beat down Boulevard, and Seymour is with me one last time tonight to take us home. Seymour, let's get this done.
Oh, let's get this done. And there's no other way to start this than just another thank you to our presenting sponsor, the U.S. Army. Once again, the Army, it's a team of 1 million individuals working together to take on the most complex problems in the nation and the world. So why don't you ask yourself, what's your warrior? And go to goarmy.com/Philadelphia to find out. That's goarmy.com/Philadelphia. You go there, you find it out, and maybe you could be playing for the U.S. Army esports team in no time. You know, I know they got a pretty good esports program over there. They like to have some fun too, so don't knock it out just yet, right?
That's exactly right, Seymour. And so back to the match at hand here again, Passion versus Fortnite. You talked about how Passion basically making quick work of almost everybody they played here throughout the tournament, are now facing Fortnite, who I know it's a bit of transitive properties, but you were talking about how they beat, I believe it was WFM, who got knocked out by Xylem
Yep.
Nifty, who got apparently demolished by Passion. So you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. So a little bit kind of carrying on the torch as they go, you know? It's that run across the bracket, that pound for pound taking it as they go. And you know what? If they win it too, I'm obliged to play a game of Fortnite now.
You're gonna play a game of Fortnite. That's right.
They got that going. I mean, are you gonna hop in? Are we gonna drop together in the map?
Who, me? Oh no, that was just you, brother. I'll watch though.
Oh,
if you stream it.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's the deal right there. There's the deal right there. We'll be waiting for it.
Maybe
I know
Nursery will retweet your tweet.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
now,
maybe.
wouldn't that be a treat there?
Yeah,
I would love to see that. But we're waiting on these teams to get into the lobby for the grand finals once again, just to go over the rules. Grand finals is a best of 5. It is going to be Passion up against Fortnite. Passion's already one map up since they came from the winners bracket. They get to start with a little bit of an advantage, being so that I don't think they've actually dropped a map either. No, they haven't. I just looked through the bracket. They have not dropped a map just yet, Beatdown.
Yeah, that is pretty insane. They're looking like powerhouses making it through the winners bracket with complete and utter ease. And we're going to see if they can actually be challenged here by Fortnite. Maybe even defeated by them, because it's definitely still within the realm of possibility. But it's tough now from Fortnite. They have a bit of a taller ass coming from the losers bracket, starting at that one map deficit. It means there's no more time for warm-ups. It means you got to play here and now as best as you can. Luckily for Fortnite, they've been playing all night, so they are warm. This is the best chance they're going to have.
Got to see that passion and fire come out right away for this Passion team, because they've been just waiting. They've been sitting idle, maybe watching the stream, watching our beautiful faces talk over these teams and getting a little bit of a glimpse for the competition in hand. So, I mean, Passion, they might know a little few things about Fortnite and the run that's been coming, but I mean, if they're not ready to play, if they haven't been in a customs lobby, maybe shooting some bots or doing what they need to do, they might be at a disadvantage right away here. It's hard to tell, because I mean, Gunfight, it's one of those game modes that it really can go 50-50 if either team is hitting their shots.
Definitely depends who's performing on the day. But one thing, especially because you've been doing these weekly Gunfight tournaments a lot more often than I have, do you know anything about Passion? I gotta ask.
Ooh, I mean, Xylem and Nifty, I knew them from not just the Nerd Street Gaming weeklies, but they were in another weekly 2v2 Search and Destroy tournament that I saw. So I know a little bit more about them. Passion, I'm pretty sure they are previous champions as well to this. I know they've made it to the grand finals. I'm not 100% sure if they've won it, but they're definitely contenders to win week by week. They're definitely up there in the skill, and they've on multiple occasions made it far in the weekly brackets. But I mean, it's hard to tell when I haven't seen Passion play against Fortnite yet. So I mean, Fortnite is that dark horse that's been just galloping across the bracket, and now they're here at that final battle, the final boss, the David and Goliath matchup that I've just been waiting to have a matchup like this. It's not very often in a gunfight tournament that you see something like this happen.
Definitely not at all. We're going to see if Fortnite did pick the right game. We're going to see if they do have the slingshot to take out the giant here. We're just waiting for everybody to load into the lobby. Please bear with us. We'll get there real shortly. But there it is now. I think it's looking like it's going to be Stack as our first map. But before we load in Seymour, I got to be that guy again. It's grand finals. Give me a prediction. Let's see it.
Oh, dude, if you threw it to me without asking, I was going to ask you the same question. So, I mean, we can go back and forth on this. I mean, you're already up a map if you're Passion. Okay, so I'll take it on the first end. So, Passion's already up a map. I think it's going to go game 5. I think it's going to be game 5, and Fortnite takes it 6-4.
Wow, we're getting maps, we're getting round numbers. I like the specificity. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I have still looking into the crystal ball as always, just to get the exact. Okay, so it's gonna be 3-0 for Passion.
Ooh.
Yep,
You know,
I'm
I
calling
put my
it right
crystal
here.
ball away, so I put my crystal ball away, so I have to. That's right off the top of my noggin. That game 5.
I mean, if we're being fair, the crystal ball's really all up here. So, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Valid.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So we're going on this basis that you got that 3-0, the hot 3-0 from Passion. They're
the
gonna come
hot
out on
3-0.
fire. Not even just that kind of sly. Fortnite's gonna kind of go pound for pound with this team. Like this is Passion taking it. You got it. So Fortnite, I want to see them come out. I want, again and again, we have grand finals in these weeklies that might not just be as competitive as you'd expect, but I want to see Fortnite bring it to Unveiled. I want to see them take Unveiled and Saltify down as Passion. They're looking to hold true in this grand finals as the winners bracket powerhouse.
Things are already starting off here on Stack. Passion lose a member right off the bat. Fortnite going for that 2v1 Unveiled though, trying to do the best that he can. Oh, I thought he won it for a second, but no, Fortnite will win round 1 and take an early lead.
I mean, Stack, it's where they ended off just before, so they pretty in the know right now about the map. And I mean, you just got off the map, you hop right back on, you know where to go, the routes to take. You already see Calvi takes the first pick on the Saltify with that crossfire from behind. They have the health advantage in general and the player advantage. You see Unveiled makes it a 1-on-1, 27 health to 69 health. Going back and forth, ring around the Rosie on the map as Calvi takes the second round win, 2-0 for Fortnite.
Off to a hot start here on the side of Fortnite. Definitely getting the first bloods pretty consistently at this point and just winning off sheer numbers every single time here. Passion might have to do something a little differently if they want to avoid losing someone right off the bat.
Have to take a different approach indeed. You got the Uzis, the shotgun in your back pocket. The stun's going to keep him at bay, and a C4 as they're lethal. Freshy's playing up top. He finds the first pick, looking for the second, goes for the wide peek, but the teammate with the bait and switch. Fortnite 3-0. Calvi having a strong start. Freshy backing him up there.
And wow, what a hot start here from the likes of Fortnite. Personally, like I said in my prediction, I wasn't expecting them to do very well against Passion, but so far, they're starting things off very well. Passion, maybe because they have played all day like Fortnite have, like you mentioned, Seymour.
Something about those lower loser bracket runs, man. They give you the fire to push through. Calvi and Freshy in a 2v1 once again. Saltify looks for the opening one, but I mean, the crossfire's there. There's not much to say, B-Town. It's 4-0 right now, and they're making Stack their home.
It is unbelievable how easy of a time they're having right now. Real quick rounds of neutral flag doesn't even end up coming down in any of these scenarios. It is just Fortnite running over Passion at the moment here. They want to keep this momentum going, of course, and they're looking to do exactly that. Lethal's coming out from both sides. This time around, Fortnite being very patient. Passion, they seem a little antsy. Losing 4 in a row like that, definitely not good for the mental.
Oh, that's not
there's
the
that.
gunfight you want to turn to. So 1-on-2 once again for Saltify. 41 health. Kelvy playing tight to the crate, not going to peek just yet. They know they have to wait for him to touch that flag, but he's going to peek on through. Fortnite on map point, and they're looking to even it up on the map count right now. As, I mean, Passion, you might be up 1-0 right now, but Fortnite's knocking on your door.
Well, you did talk about a Fortnite have to come out of the gates swinging. They definitely must have been practicing hitting bots because they're just on fire right now. Seems like they just can't miss as finally Kelvy dies for the first time so far in this series. Passion looking like they had a chance. Both members quite low. Or Freshie is at full HP. Freshie's got to take his time with this one. He is 1 man versus 2. But he is not afraid to go for the challenge. He spots one. Unfortunately, shots go wide. Ends up taking some damage himself. This is less than ideal. He gets taken down to Passion. Put themselves on the board.
Still backs against the wall. Passion have to play from the 0 marker. So they're already on map point if you are Fortnite. And Passion, they're just waiting it out. Just they have to pull it round by round. You see it happen all the time in the CDL, back in the CWL. 6-0 comebacks, or yeah, 6 rounds in a row. Comebacks happen all the time in Search and Destroy Gunfight. Might be the same deal here. Freshie tagged up at distance. The pistols favoring Passion right now, only 24 health. He plays his life. Freshie, I mean, he's made miracles happen before beatdown. He's not afraid to do it again. He re-chows the corner. Nobody's home just yet. He spots out Unveiled, but Unveiled, just a nice little cheeky peek to close out the round. 5-2 for Fortnite.
Pistols really seem to be what Passion are comfortable on. They win 2 rounds in a row as a result of it. It's still map point for Fortnite, but they are struggling at least in rounds 6 and 7. Here we go in round 8. Fortnite just want to close this one out. They don't want to run out of steam. They want to ride this momentum all the way through, but they lose Kelvy. They get the trade, though. So it's 1 versus 1, but oh, Freshie can't get it done. What's going on, Seymour?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just that fuel. You get ahead of yourself. You're so ready to take the map that the cool, calm composure of that team that's been losing it all, they got nothing to lose right now. They're bringing it back. So you do see the assault rifles in hand this time. A new loadout means a new point of view on the map. The thermite grenade going to zone off the top deck where Freshie is sitting, and Veiled gets up top and personal takes out Kelvy right away, makes it a 1-on-2 once again for Freshie. It's been happening again and again where Kelvy's getting first blooded. This might be the strat right now for Passion as they close it out, and they're just 1 round away from around 11.
And it's unbelievable. They are bringing it back right now. Passion having pretty much just playing out of their minds at the moment. And they seem to have Fortnite on tilt here. You know, first it's 1 round, 2 rounds. I can understand being able to keep those out. But Passion, they just know how to capitalize. It's looking like Kelvy is not deterred. He is going to get 1. He's actually going to get 2. And this is what happens when Kelvy doesn't get first blooded. Fortnite win the first map here on Stack. And they're going to tie the series 1-1.
I mean, my guy Kelvy over here, he was 6-0 at a chance, so he was taken off right at the start. He was really showing why Fortnite is in the grand finals right now. I mean, unfortunately he started getting first blooded. Like Passion was just waiting for him, just ready for him to be aggressive like he always is. Changes up one thing, kind of takes a new approach to the map, and there you have it. I mean, he takes the map for Fortnite, and they're tying it up 1-1. So, I mean, you don't get to say this very often, Beatdown, but I guess your prediction is wrong now.
Yeah, that's right. It is a 1-1. My 3-0 will not come through, but I still believe in Passion, however, that they will be able to bring it back. We already saw signs of life here in map 1. Now they're warmed up. Now they're ready to play Seymour. So I think in round 2, we're going to see the difference come through here.
I mean, I definitely think we're gonna get a different map. I mean, it was right off the bat, Fortnite 5-0, and they Passion brought it back to a 6-4 score line. So definitely seeing a little bit more life out of Passion. You see in these replays here in Veiled, his shots are just getting a little bit more crispy as it goes. You just see him clean and operate there, that nice little cheeky pick around the corner. But as soon as Kelvy found his footing once again, Fortnite brought it home. Fortnite tied it up, and it's time for game 3 technically now, as a 1-1 score line. Still waiting on the teams to guarantee the map right now. But once we get into it, I definitely think we're going to see a different map here.
Well, we're gonna see. We're definitely probably going to see a different performance out of Passion here. So it's looking like we just got word that map 2 or 3 technically is going to be the docks. We saw some pretty good performances out of Fortnite. That is where they beat Xylem and Nifty in the losers final. So maybe they go up 2-1. Your prediction's starting to look pretty sweet there, if I'm being honest, Seymour.
I mean, if you're going to docks right now, you're probably feeling good right now. If you're Fortnite, after, like you said, taking docks off of Xylem and Nifty, but I'm sure Passion, they already played Xylem and Nifty, so they're not even worrying about that. Freshie gets tagged up right off the bat, down to 50. Docks seems to be comfortable for both teams. And Saltify down to 20 means that Fortnite takes the health advantage once again.
And Fortnite are taking it slow. They know they can run the clock if they really want to. The onus is on Passion, who unfortunately lose in Veiled. And the 20 health solidifies the only one left, unfortunately. So Fortnite take map 1 here, Seymour.
I just saw that. Yeah, you said it yourself, solidify. I've been saying saltify. I don't know why I've been saying that. Apparently, we can't read over here, but good.
Like we're so busy talking. Who has time to read?
Exactly. And Veiled getting up close and personal. He's down to 8 health, but Kelvy's down to 0. So Fortnite, they just get they just aggressed on, and Passion takes the round. 1-1 tie on either side. It's a little bit more exciting than Stacks.
Yeah, that's right. So far it's 1-1 here. But the map and series score, we're going to see if Passion can keep this one going. Maybe Solidify can solidify a few more rounds here. Open and Veiled. Going to start making some moves around the map, but they are trying to get the drop on Fortnite here. What they don't realize, though, is Kelvy is watching. Oh, but Saltify is the one who hit Freshie lacking. But it's going to be the 1-for-1 trade, 1 versus 1 scenario. Kelvy loses half his health. But Fortnite end up taking it in the end here. They're going to go up 2-1.
Don't act like I didn't notice what you did there. Solidified is solidifying another round. Wasn't able to do it that time, though. Wasn't able to do it that time, though. Stopped by a stun grenade at the very least. So Fortnite up 2-1 right now. Both playing patiently with these marksman rifles. You see the nade getting cooked by Freshie. He's just going to check that corner. And Veiled wants to make sure that he can get through the sewers safely. He does find the pick onto Freshie, giving them the advantage in a 2-on-1. Kelvy just playing the top corridor inside yellow. Just waiting for them to show their heads, but that's a headshot from Passion. 2-2 tie as it stays close between these two monstrous teams.
And it just feels like that round shows me nobody checks the sewers. So if I ever play this map, I'm basically just gonna live down there because it's just been first it's Xylem and Nifty, now it's Fortnite. I'm sure, or now I'm sure Passion is going to slip up the same way as well here. Freshie though is gonna slip and get first blooded here. Fortnite already down 1 man, and Kelvy's gonna have he's got a lot of work to do. Oh my God, it's the play again. You're kidding me.
Unchecked.
I mean, if it works,
sewers are the strongest thing ever. I mean, you said it. That might just be where you have to go sometimes. You just see him clean up the round, and this is for the first time in the grand finals. Passion with the lead at the moment, so they're up 3-2, and Solidify going down early gives advantage to Fortnite this time. So
there you go, Fortnite finding an advantage after Few rounds not going too well. It's going to be harder to sneak in the sewers as in Veiled if you're just one man. I think Kelby actually spots him out there. Might be able to help make the call. You can see Freshie is just watching. He's going to run right into a Veiled. Oh, God, he's going to see him. Oh, no, the peek. Oh, but he can't actually get it done. But time... You can just run the clock at this point if you're Kelby, but oh, he knows where he... Oh, wait a second. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's goddamn ridiculous.
Absolutely creative right there, as my man Super would say. Just inspirational plays right there from Inveiled, cleaning it up.
True.
Freshie going down early again in this round gives Passion the advantage once again. Kelby in a 1v2 down to 78 health as well. Solidify and Inveiled just have to wait it out. Passion, they go up 5-2. They're on map point this time. They don't want to give Fortnite the map count lead.
It seems like Passion are just kicking it up a notch. As like you said, they're going to go up to map point here, which will put them at match point as well if they manage to close it out on the docks. Fortnite don't want that to happen. We're going to see if they have a say in that.
It's going to be Stuns checking out both Passion players. Down to 98 health and Veiled. He's doing it again.
Oh,
come on, this time you have to be ready for a Freshie. Look, he's checking it. He's checking it, so he knows. And Veiled, if he walks out here, Freshie might have the kill.
Wait, I don't think he sees him. He's actually in such a good spot.
And Veiled actually got around just yet, and he actually saw neither player. So he's all the way in the back. And Solidified and Veiled, they definitely have it split on either side. Freshie doesn't check it. He goes down. Kelby once again in a 1v2. Will he be able to do it this time, though? He's got 3 seconds to clutch up. Solidify spots him out. Passion keeps the lead, and they go up 2-1 in these grand finals.
And that is match point here for Passion. 1 round away from taking it all here at a 3-1 victory. So Passion looking like they managed to kick it up a notch. They are done warming up as they made Docks look easy. It seemed like Fortnite really managed to carry that momentum forward, but unfortunately for them, Passion decided to wake up and really take the reins here, as you're gonna see quite a bit of quite some nice shots here from these replays.
I mean, the replays are gonna show it itself. I mean, the whole time, Passion, they just had the reins on the map. Fortnite couldn't get their holding on it. I mean, you saw a couple rounds go in their favor here and there, but it's just Freshie and Kelby. They left too many angles unchecked, as you do see Inveiled working that sewers. I mean, 3 times he went down those sewers and find a pick, and 3 times it went in favor. This was just an unfortunate play, in my opinion, for Fortnite, because down to 4 health, you don't expect him to go for the ego chow, but he did. He takes out the round, and Veiled really showing that he has the utmost confidence coming out of the winner's bracket run, but I mean, Fortnite, they've already taken a map off of them, which no other team has been able to do beatdown. So maybe they realize their mistakes. They're going to go back to the drawing boards, and this is where they can bring it back now.
Well, we're going to have to see if that actually plays out. And as we're going to the 4th and potentially final map, Seymour, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you a chance, actually. Do you want to change your prediction?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon here of this Passion squad. Okay. You know, I mean, they might be showing that they're good, but I still have some faith in Freshie and Kelby. You know, and Veiled and Saltify. All right. I think they're just the hot talk on the street right now, and Freshie and Kelby, the new bloods to come in and take the lead.
Okay, I like it. We're gonna see if that actually plays out. I obviously have to change my prediction, but I'm still very confident that we're going to get Passion victory here. I think the next map will be the last, and it's going to be 3-1 on the score line. Sometimes my crystal ball's on the fritz. What can I say? It's not perfect.
And nothing can be perfect when it comes to the prediction maker. Even when it is Beatdown's crystal ball, as many times he's going to be right. You just got to have a couple times where it slips up and it gives the wrong prediction.
Sometimes.
But, you know, it's what leads to great storylines here, and it might be a 2-1 lead right now for Passion, but I said game 5, 6-4 for the side of Fortnite. I didn't say it was going to be easy. So now they got to put their they got to put the name to the test, and they got to bring it from that loser bracket run and give Passion a run for their money. We're just waiting on the next map, map 4. But once it gets started, I'm sure we're going to see Fortnite bring it back a little bit.
That is hopefully going to be the case for their sakes. Your backs are kind of against the wall if you are Fortnite. This could be the last map. You lose this one. 6 rounds go the way of Passion. They are the grand final winners here of this weekly 2v2 gunfight tournament here. And you got to imagine that's a lot of pressure. Are they going to be able to actually win it out here? We're going to find out as we find out. The next map is going to be Speedball. Map 4. Last chance for Fortnite.
It's pretty interesting because, I mean, this whole time we've been seeing Fortnite go up against teams that are really good duos. I mean, you had Comeback Season, you had Nifty, Xylem and Nifty, and now you have Passion, teams who we know from the weekly 2v2 matchups. They've been in this tournament again and again, and so that we know they've been playing together a lot. But Fortnite, nonetheless, has come out on top against a lot of these teams. So now we're heading to Speedball, a very wide open map, a very trusting map where you have to have faith in your partner in these 2v2s. So we're going to see a lot of individual plays here. We're going to see who's got the better gun skill off the start, because there's a lot of spawn peaks on Speedball and there's a lot of chances for 1v1. So I'm excited to see what these teams can bring, because Speedball, like it stays true to its name, it's a fast-paced map.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. If we're looking at 1v1 potential, I definitely like my odds if Kelvy is my guy. He's actually been doing really well throughout the entirety of at least the tournament that we've seen from him, consistently getting first bloods, dying very little, and just overall playing really well here. We're going to have to see, though. Solidify and Veiled are kind of popping off there, we saw on the most previous map here. And if we have both of them in that 6th gear, running on all, firing on all cylinders, that's the term, it's going to be tough for Kelvy to get it done here for Fortnite.
I mean, it's going to be a tough one, and nonetheless, and we're going to Speedball, so I want to see. I mean, you saw back in the Xylem and Nifty game against Fortnite, Freshie on Stack, he got put in some pretty back against the wall, as we've been saying again and again in this 1v2s. Freshie's been that guy to clutch up, so I don't want to hold him out of it either. I mean, he had a little bit of a tough time in some of those 1v2s earlier against the Passion Squad, but I mean, he starts working up that confidence to take those challenges. He might start hitting those shots and coming back. It's all about the confidence when it comes to Speedball, because you have to be ready for the fast-paced action that's ahead of you. I mean, you said yourself, Kelvy's been a standout player. He's been just winning those early gunfights, just racking up the kills, not as many deaths. I mean, I think it was back on Stack, I think he was 8-4. So that's a 2.0 KD on Stack. So he's really a player to look out for on this map for winning those early gunfights. I'm really looking to Unveiled, though, because he's been a clutch player for Passion as well. He's been that player to win some pretty tight 1v2s as well. So I don't think it's going to be easy either way for either team. But right off the bat, you see shots being traded back and forth.
There we go, everybody. Map 4 could be the last. Fortnite with their backs against the walls. Kelvy, though, isn't too worried about that. Ends up getting the trade for his teammates. So Solidify versus Kelvy, like you said, so fast-paced. As Kelvy goes for a reposition, trying to get a nice high ground approach here. Actually does end up throwing the nade. Oh, I think Solidify saw his head. He's going to make the play for it. Lands a couple of shots. Not quite there. Kelvy sees him as well. It's just bobbing and weaving, dodging and peeking. But Passion are going to come out on top in round 1.
1-0 lead to start it off. Solidify. I mean, he was kind of put against the odds there in a 1v2, but he really brought it back. He had 67 health to Kelvy's 100 health, I'm pretty sure. Still coming out on top here. Freshie going for that early pick. Finds it on Solidify this time, so not able to trade it out. And Veiled left alone in a 1v2. Kelvy is low in the health pool, and Veil's still at 100, but if they set up a pinch on this player, they might be able to take him out. Freshie, he gets pushed up on. Freshie going down, and Veil's still at 100 health, but they've traded sides on this map. I don't know if he saw him there, but Veil definitely in a good position.
Again, that trade was so important for him, and now the neutral flag is going to come through. If you're unveiled, you can actually kind of hang back and wait for the flag to come through. Kelvy, though, actually gets the drop on him, which is huge. So Fortnite are actually going to tie the score 1-1 here.
I love that play from Kelvy to reposition. I mean, on that head glitch, it's a good position when you have those high-powered one-shot rifles, but with assault rifles, you can just be cleaned up because the headshot potential is just so much easier when they're spraying at you. Solidify getting really aggressive through the crates. You see that pickup from Kelvy. He was ready for it. No trade this time right off the bat, but both players are extremely low. I don't know if he spotted him there, and Vale goes for the shot. Still finds the kill as he just fixes his crosshair placement a little bit. Freshie, he has definitely the better position here as Invail's down to 15 health. Might be seeing Fortnite go up 2-1 here.
Very possible. Unveiled so low right now. Needs to make something happen if he wants the squad to win. Neutral flag is up. 8 seconds left. Unveiled has an idea of where to go, but he's just camping. He knows he's just got to wait. So Freshie is just watching, but he actually gets the drop on him. Patience was his undoing. And it's looking like Passion are the ones who are actually going to take the lead.
It happens so much in this grand final where you see the player is definitely in the better position with the better health advantage, but still the player with the lower health comes out on top. I mean, it's just that confidence that you got nothing else to lose. You're just going to go guns blazing and take the kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but nice cleanup from Fortnite. Makes it a 2-2 game. Still even on speedball. Still anybody's game right now. And I'm just really impressed with all the players on the board stepping up in this grand final.
That's right. We're seeing standout performances all across the board here. Now as we go to round 5, and Veiled knows exactly where to go. He doesn't quite get the shots. No, he does. He takes Freshie out of the picture here. So that's a free 1 versus 2 scenario. Kelvy gonna have to make a big play. He does. He does take Solidify out of the picture here. But Unveiled gets some shots down. He knows where he is. He sees the utility come through. So he's going to try to make his way closer. He keeps landing shot after shot. Kelvy at 4 HP. He's going to have to go huge if he wants to win this one out here. Time is running out as well. He has to trade shots, but with a health pool that low, can't afford to trade it all.
One thing I really want to highlight from Unveiled Beatdown is that he's just non-stop moving across the map and just putting pot shots against the opposing enemy in these 1v1s. So he's just slowly dropping his enemy down low until he can confirm the kill at last. Look at this aggression from Kelvy. He's got the backup from Freshie as well, right up in their faces. Solidify one-on-one as close as ever. You do see Fortnite tied up once again with that slide aggression from Kelvy to get right up in Passion's face.
This is as tight can be here. Just both teams are going pound for pound, blow for blow. As we move into round 7, Passion looking like they want to get just as aggressive. Some shots are pretty good, but he doesn't realize he might run into somebody else here. Solidify actually gets the 1v1. He wins it out. It's still 2 versus 1 here. Passion are still in this one, and you can see the crossfire coming through. He has to aggress, but unfortunately he can't make it happen. Passion adapts once again and take the lead.
Kelvy just stuck in a bad position after Solidify gets aggressive onto Freshie, taking him down early. You do see Passion staying on with the lead. They're up 4-3 right now. Kelvy's 6-5. Freshie's kind of falling behind 3-5 right now. Kelvy, though, not winning that battle. Unveiled dinks him with that headshot and cleans it up, but both players are low. Freshie on 34 health. Make it 4 as he's looking to clean it up from the top ropes. Passion takes match grand final point right now as they are up 5-3 on speedball.
And it's looking like they might run away with this one here. Seymour 5-2-3, and it's 2 rounds in a row. Can they make it 3 and end it here? Fortnite definitely have something to say about it, but we're gonna see if it's something substantial. So far, Solidify taken quite low, but he's still not afraid to trade. He's still gonna get that first blood here as the kills come through. Passion are your grand finals champions here, and they win your Nerd Street Gaming weekly 2v2 Gunfight Tournament.
I gotta give it to Passion there. I mean, the aggression that they had with the loadouts that they were given. I mean, you had the shotgun in the back pocket. You wanted to take the space on the map, get up in their faces. If the deagle shots weren't connecting, I mean, you can always trust the slug shots from those shotguns. We're headed to the replays to look at the recap from this game. It started off with Passion on the heat, solidify closing out that close 1v1 between both teams. I mean, Fortnite, they weren't falling behind though, beatdown. They were keeping their toes on the board. They were keeping it close as rounds went pound for pound. I think it was one round back and forth each time with Passion keeping the lead until the later rounds. But it was close for a while, and I really got to give it to Unveiled. He won some clutch 1v1s to keep him the lead sometimes, and he has to be my MVP for this weekly.
I think that's a completely fair statement there, and I gotta agree with you entirely. I love how Passion played, especially in this last map here in Speedball. They kept changing up the strategies, mixing it up, playing aggressive, playing passive, playing the map to set up chokes and pinches. It was just so impressive to watch. Fortnite definitely gave a better fight than I thought, at least, but unfortunately, they still couldn't get it done in the end.
You got to give it to the new kids on the block. They took a map off of Passion when nobody else could throughout the bracket. So a more exciting grand final, like you said, than a lot of people may have interpreted. But in the get-go, your first prediction may not have been correct, but your second prediction was on point. A 3-1 winning for Passion as they take home the pot for this weekly 2v2 Gunfight Tournament. And they look as good as ever, but I'm excited to see more of Fortnite in the coming tournaments. I want to see them come back for some more action because, I mean, they surprised me here. I didn't expect them to make that loser's bracket run. They made it all the way to the grand finals, and they gave me a good show.
Couldn't agree more, and honestly got to end it on that note, everybody here. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations once again to Passion. This has been the Nerd Street Gamers weekly 2v2 Gunfight Tournament presented by the U.S. Army. I've been Beatdown Boulevard, and of course with me, as always, the lovely Seymour. Thanks so much, and everyone have a good night.